Do you know about the hidden 401k match if you have big student loan debt? A lot of people don't know about this, but there's a little secret strategy that you can use to save a lot of money and encourage retirement savings even more in your life. The first thing to understand is a 401k. What is a 401k? It's a retirement plan that you can contribute to, often either pre-tax, which means you take the deduction now, and then you have to pay taxes when you pull the money out at retirement, or you can do a Roth 401k, which is when you pay taxes now, and then at retirement you can pull that money out tax-free. A lot of people have very strong opinions about this, but here's why you probably want to do the pre-tax traditional 401k or 403b plan if you have big student loan debt. When you're on one of those income-driven repayment options, they're using your adjusted gross income to calculate your payment. That means they're looking at your tax return and they're looking to see what your taxable income is to figure out what they're going to charge you for your student loan debt. If you contribute the maximum to a retirement plan, which is usually $18,500 per year in 2018, then you can deduct that on your adjusted gross income. That means on something that takes 10% of your discretionary income for your student loan payment, like pay-as-you-earn or revised pay-as-you-earn, you have $18,500 coming off of your taxable income, so you would save 10% of that, $1,850 a year on your student loan payments. How could this help if you were in a high-tax state like California, for example? Let's say you're making $200,000 a year as a physician or maybe a big law attorney or something like that, and you have a ton of student loan debt and you're trying to reduce that student loan payment for whatever reason. Maybe you're going for forgiveness, maybe you're just trying to keep your loan payments down, focus on retirement. So you are already probably in maybe a 33% federal income tax bracket or 32 or something like that. On top of that, tack on California taxes of maybe 10, 11%. So you're already over 40% in income tax for federal and state. On top of that, you add on that 10% savings that your student loans get you, then that brings your total marginal savings and retirement contributions to over 50% savings if you're using the pre-tax. Now, it's a very good chance you will not be in a 50% income tax bracket in retirement. If you are, you're blessed. You don't have anything to worry about. So that's why people with student loan debt should be focusing on putting the maximum away in their 401k and 403b plans. Now, I've said 403b. 403b is typically the version of a 401k at a not-for-profit employer. Now, there's one other plan that you should know about too. It's called the 457 plan. The 457 plan is offered at a lot of hospitals and municipal employers, government employers. It's basically an additional 401k that you can put aside an additional $18,500 a year, and if you have access to that, you should use that too, because you can lower your taxes even more and lower your student loan payments even more. So this is especially powerful for people pursuing the Public Service Loan Forgiveness Program, because if you're going to make payments on your loans that are going to be forgiven tax-free, you just want to make sure that you have the lowest possible payments and pay as little as possible so you have the most forgiven possible. We say that it's all about asset growth. You want to have the maximum asset growth if you have student loan debt and have the minimum payments on your student loans if the math supports it. Obviously, if you're going to refinance, there is no indirect student loan match on a 401k because you're just paying it back. The payments are not dependent on your income. There's really nothing that you can do to lower your student loan payments. You just want to pay it off as fast as possible, and we have refinancing bonus links for that on our website. And if you want help kind of integrating all of this and making a student loan plan, we do not give specific investment advice and specific securities because we're not financial advisors, but we are experts in navigating student loans and figuring out how everything in your life would kind of relate to that. So if that's you, if you're interested in getting a student loan plan, we specialize in people with debt between $50,000 and $1 million. And if that's you and you are like, wow, I really want a plan, just reach out to us, Travis@studentloanplanner.com. We will get help for you and help you solve your student loans.